Perfect.
But I ain't gonna hate the way I sound, but that's a whole other story. I just want to first thank everybody for coming out. We really appreciate it. Oh, it's too far. Like this. All right. I want to thank everybody for coming out, first of all. I appreciate y'all showing love for my mom on her 60th birthday. I think everybody knows birthday parties is hard to plan, but my mom been crying for years that she wanted to have a 60th birthday party. So I had to kind of lie to her until I was taking her to Cheesecake Factory, and I could hear how upset she was in her voice, and she thought she was eating Cheesecake Factory. And I hate to lie, sometimes you have to. And so yeah, so I guess if anything, they getting the food prepared and things like that. But I guess I'll start by just telling a little story about my mom. And just, I don't want to get emotional because it's not about that, but it's just, I don't know. I know a lot of people who, their moms not around and got like, I'm trying to,
Don't be a cry,
see, and I knew she was going to say that. But no, it's like, because I'm thinking about other people who lost their moms, and like, here I am, almost 40 years old, grown, and got my mom, and it's a blessing to have a mother. And she ain't, me and her have had our issues, but she ain't the worst mom. She ain't, she's a good mom. I can't lie for the internet and say she's the absolute best, but she is up there. She is up there, so, and so I just want to, just thank her for everything, over the years, and,
Look at you crying. Oh my God.
I'm kind of laughing and crying. And just also thank all of y'all. Just thank all of y'all for coming out, because I do truly appreciate it. And I just, like I say, hope everybody enjoy themselves, enjoy the food, and things like that. And if anybody else got anything else to say, yeah, exactly.
Happy birthday to Pat, who take care of everybody.
Amen.
Hey, and we wish her, she's so impatient. Tell me, how long did I know about this birthday? I knew, but I wasn't going to tell her.
Amen.
Hey, but she just, what you doing, trying to listen on the phone? I know she was. Hey, but she couldn't get it out of me. So happy birthday to my daughter who take care of everybody, and I appreciate her.
Everybody knows I'm the best friend in the whole wide world. So I know everybody know me now.
Yes.
So I'm glad I'm here. And if I had missed it, I know she'd have had a fit.
Yeah.
And I tried my best to get here. We talked early this morning, but she asked me, did I know about it? I told her, yeah. But I wouldn't tell. We talked to all kind of mess this morning. But that's my friend, and I love her dearly.
Yeah. And I love her too. You sure do.
Sis, happy birthday. I want you to know I love you. Even though you used to bully us when we were growing up. We used to hate when mama and dad going to work. I was like, oh Lord, we're finna get beat up. But we want you to know we love you. We love you to death, and have a happy birthday.
Come on up, Russell. That way he can video that way.
Hello, everybody. A lot of y'all don't know me. It's probably the first time I've been to a family meeting, especially Miss Pat family. But I just like to say, this lady saved my life. Miss Pat, I love this lady to death. I always call her my American mama. My mama, she Haitian, she died in '09. But when Miss Pat came into my life, I was like in a real bad place, and I really didn't care about much of anything. And this Miss Pat, she just made me just open my eyes, see the world in a different light. I used to sleep in truck room and look at all these degrees. I had no degree, no college, nothing. Now I got a couple degrees now. And it's all following that example that she set, especially the truck following him. And all I just like to say is I don't even know if I'd even be here right now if it wasn't for Miss Pat. And Miss Pat, I really do love you so much.
Yeah, I mean, I try not to get emotional, but I guess I don't know if anybody else said anything. You do.
Listen. If everybody don't know who I am, I'm going to introduce myself. Most everybody here, I am their favorite cousin. So no, but Pat, we are pretty close to the same age. It's just so many memories I had with Pat growing up and auntie staying down the street here. But the farthest one, and she would tell us, who was that boy laying in front of my fan? I would walk down to the house just about every day just to hang out with my cousins. And but the best story is when auntie would say, Cecil, I think it's time for you to go home. That means all of them were in trouble and something was going to happen. I'm out of there. But happy birthday, Pat. I love you, cuz. And we owe you a dinner. That's from my wife, Tammy. So let us know when you're going to dinner. Cheesecake Factory.
I want to say one thing.
You want to say something?
Pat, even though you broke our granddaddy heel, that's a whole other story. Yeah, granddaddy said. But as a child, you tortured us. Like Ron said. With Emma got burned and kicked off on a slide. She was the first person to tell us about our granddaddy and made the whole room cry. But growing up, people were saying, Pat is this great person, this great person. And I kept saying, who are y'all talking about? They say, Pat Sirmons. I said, she did this for me, she did that for me. And I was trying to figure out, who is she? But then I realized, working with her, everything that I do at this community center, it's nothing I can ask her to do that she don't come and support me. For free. I don't have to give her anything, no nothing. But me and her got this thing that we do. Do me a favor. Give me that blue box over there. So Pam noticed she a little jealous of me and Pat's relationship. Because it's something I do for Pat that I don't do for nobody else. What I do for you, Pat? I give you what? I give Pat shoes that I don't want. And Truck said he don't know why she love these shoes so much. So I bought, wait, Truck, bring me my other box. So I did what I normally do. So I'm going to give you this one.
Oh, thank you.
What's that?
Oh, some shoes.
See, these used shoes.
But I love
She love these used shoes I give her. But today, I'm going to do something totally different. Something I ain't never did for Pat. For her 60th birthday. I bought her a new pair of shoes that I ain't never put on. So she can walk and she love to walk. So that's our thing though. She know it's love. She keep my shoes. I kind of get mad because she keep wearing them. Tell me, see, you gave me these. I should have kept them. But I love you, cousin.
I love you.
And I appreciate you so much.
I ain't gonna be able to top that, but since I am, I ain't that cousin, I'm that auntie, because I took all the pictures with you. Pearl. What's your real Pearl? Yeah. What my uncle said her name was. Pearl. So, Pat is my ride or die. Yeah. My cousin is my ride or die. There's been times where I done got in some trouble. My cousin was right there. Riding or dying with me. Listen, and I will appreciate that for you because I love you. You ain't never let me down, and I appreciate you riding with me on that day. We gonna leave that alone. But I love you.
Real brief. I know all the cousins, nieces, nephews, all of that. Auntie, she takes care of everybody. She loves her family. But she has another family. She has a church family that she takes care of too. And nobody that comes to Avenue R has to worry about anything being not clean, not having anything they need, song books, everything in place. And birthday cards, she forgets nobody's birthday.
Amen.
She gives it to everybody. When somebody's sick, she has the get well card. She does everything for everybody, and she does it selflessly. So from your Avenue R church family, we just had a little something.
you as well. Well, I didn't
I just want to say I love you. Happy birthday. And you know, the reason I'm crazy, you know. You my twin auntie. We're missing for nothing in the world.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
For those of you who don't know, I'm Yesha. I'm Patricia's first and favorite niece. What you guys probably don't know is that my aunt is also my godmother. She's studying at my christening. And we have a love-hate relationship because we like to compete when it comes to taking care of people. And Patricia doesn't know how to ask for help. So, you know, we work well together because I'm sweet and she's sour. So usually she'll call the Temp family and she'll tell them some ugly, tragic news in the worst way possible. And then I'll call after her and I'll clean it up. I'll be like, no, she's lying. Nobody's dying. It's all good. But I guess on a more serious note, I want to say that Auntie Pat is a great example of what it means to stand up and show up for people and take care of people and always going the extra mile for everyone. And I am very excited and thrilled that we can be here today to actually celebrate her on behalf of that, because those opportunities don't always come. So I just want you to know that I love you, and nobody reminds me about how fine I am the way that my auntie does. There is not a time that I'm in a room with my auntie where she don't say, you just so gorgeous. And it just makes me, we ain't gonna get into all that. Anyway, I love you. Happy birthday. Thank you for being a great example to us of what it looks like to really show up and take care of our elders and be there the way that a lot of people don't choose to.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
I just want to say. Oh, Maurice on top?
It's up.
Oh, Maurice.
Well, go ahead. You got to stand. Do it back.
Okay. I just want to say, thank you.
I just want to say thank you for who you are, what you are, and what you do. Because I remember when I was in Gainesville, you took care of the lady back there for a year. Took her to the doctor's appointments, took her to get food. And I just want to say I appreciate you, my love. And you are my favorite cousin. We text each other every morning. Good morning. Yeah. And I love you. So happy birthday.
Now you can sing.
Sing?
Want to sing?
Oh, yeah. My mama told me to sing. I'm going to sing to myself. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, all beautiful peoples. I thank you. I do.
I don't know if anybody else wanted to say anything else, but I know I made a video, because I try to make videos all the time. So I did make a video. You might not like it, but it's not about you, it's for everybody else. But I guess if I could tell a couple of little short stories, I won't tell the story about how she beat up the prostitute for hanging in front of our house. I ain't gonna tell that story. Ask me about it later, I'll tell you about it. I got kicked off of Facebook because of that. Because when you was fighting the lady, I went to go grab the bat, and I put that on Facebook, and they threw me in jail for 30 days for saying that. But only thing I will say is just, you know, over the years I've learned a lot from my mom. She just taught me a lot of things. It's like, and I don't even know where to start because there's so much stuff. So I'm definitely grateful for that. I guess if I was to tell any stories, as some of you might know or might not know, she's born on May 16th and I'm born on May 17th. So I think she tried to have me on her birthday, which I thank God to this day she didn't. Because I still remember, but she don't remember this, but I'm not crazy. And I remember when I was a little kid, and I came home, I think I was probably 8 years old, 7, 8 years old. I came home and there was a big birthday cake on the table. And I was like, man, I can't believe my mom bought me a nice big birthday cake. I'm feeling special and important and, you know, all this type of stuff. So I go over to the cake, and because I'm not an idiot, I look at the cake and I'm just looking and looking. I'm like, is that a P on the cake? So what she did, and she still to this day claims she didn't, she cut her name off the cake that they gave her at work And she brought it home to me to give me for my birthday. And yes, until I die, I will never forget that. She tried to act like she don't remember that, but I know that. I'm crazy. And I remember saying, oh, why does this cake have a P on it? And I realized that this was Patricia because her name is Patricia and things like that. I guess the only other story I could tell, it's so many stories, I don't even know where to start. But, all right, the only other story I will tell before I show the video is the fact that some of you might know this too, I'm diabetic. Yes. Oh yeah, I can do it during the video. Yeah, I do the video during the dinner. Because it is a video, so I didn't want everybody to leave before that. But the only other story I will tell is back in 2008, I became diabetic. And I found out I was type 1 diabetic. And whether people know it or not, that was like one of the absolute worst moments of my life. Like, I don't even know where to start. I can't get into all of it. It just was horrible. Being told at the age of 24 that you're stuck with this illness that's going to last the rest of your life. And I still remember I was in the hospital and the doctor telling me about that I'm diabetic and all these things. And the one thing I won't forget, and it kind of, it made me kind of do better in life, is my mom come in and she like, well, if you're going to be sick for the rest of your life, then you need to just come back home so I can take care of you. And when she said that, something popped off in my head. And I said, I don't mean to say it this way because it's going to sound rude. This is what I said. I'd rather go meet the Lord. So I moved back home for the rest of my life. Are you crazy? Like, why would I do that? I didn't lose my legs yet. I can still walk. But it's like, I just realized, that's what I'm saying is over the years, seeing the way she do for other people, I'm like, that is just her. Like, that is just in her nature to want to take care of people. And I don't know where that comes from. I don't know how she get it. I don't have it. But I don't know where she get it. And so, but I do realize that's something to be thankful for. And I do, even though I was mad at you that day, that you thought I was dumb enough to want to move home so you can take care of me because I'm diabetic. But I do always appreciate that. And like even most recently, I had to get my tonsils removed. And some people, well, I ain't gonna say that. Let's just say, I kind of knew if nobody else, the one person I could depend on is my mom. Now, she got there and didn't want to leave, and that's a whole other story. But God is good, so he allowed a hurricane to come, which forced us to come back for a bit. So she was there for a week, and I swear I love you to death. But she was there for a week. So we had to deal with, but what was funny, so after the hurricane, she was like, oh, you want me to ride back with you? And I love you. And I was like, oh, no, I'm good.
And I had to bring the car back.
So yeah, I even made sure to drive down during the storm. I'm like, listen, you got to pick me up, because if you don't bring her car, she going to come back. But it's the truth. I hate to tell you, but I still love you. It ain't that I don't love you. It's just, yeah, she was running around. Oh yeah, we had to ride home in the storm. She complained the whole time and all that type of stuff. So those are just some of the stories I wanted to tell before I show the video.
Thank y'all.
Oh yeah, let's record.
You do it. You the one who got to do it.
You were the one who asked me to record you. Know what you got to say?
Why you putting that so? You said subscribe, leave a like, and share the video.
All right.